Yo, what up, and welcome to a new SH Figuarts figure review. Yo, what up, and welcome to SH Figuarts figure review number 25. That is actually pretty fucking awesome to say. This is just crazy, and if you watch my LMSV showcases, especially the Zack Snyder Batman showcase, if you haven't, I'll put a link to it down in the description below. The intro to that is very important for the future of this channel. But as I stated in that showcase, as well as in the Barris Offie, LMSV now has a full completed season, and it's just funny to me how I gave LMSV a full season. Meanwhile, you know, I call it a season after 18 showcases. Meanwhile, I'm at 25 with SH Figuarts, and I'm just over here like, yeah, it's alright, we can keep going. So, because I don't really feel need to call this season 1 after this showcase, because we already showcase everything chronologically. So, to put even more emphasis on seasons and numbers and arcs and stories and blah blah blah, it's kind of like overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? And over here in the Qniverse, I just try to vibe the fuck out, and hopefully you're vibing with me. If you are, and if you're new, definitely hit that subscribe button. Over here, we just chill the fuck out, have a laugh, curse a little bit, and just have a good time. Speaking of having a good time, if you would like me to draw you as a Space Ranger, whether that is as a cadet, a regular Space Ranger, legendary, or commander Space Ranger, definitely go to my Patreon page. Choose the level of Space Ranger you would want me to draw you as, and yeah, I'll happily draw you as a Space Ranger. And here you can see a good example of one of my patrons at the time, who I drew as a legendary Space Ranger, as it shows on his chest. So yeah, if you would like me to draw you or a certain character from Boss Layer of Star Command as a Space Ranger, definitely go down to my Patreon page and choose the specific rank that you would want me to draw you or someone else you'd like as a Space Ranger. So yeah, link in the description below. But putting that aside, number 25, I'm super excited about this one because holy shit, this form is fucking cool. To this day, I still don't know the specific way of how he achieved this. Future Trunks from, of course, the Goku Black arc is definitely one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball Super. Despite the whole controversy in regards to his hair color, it is definitely explained a bit better than the whole amount of Zamasus we saw in the Goku Black arc, to the point where, you know, the official website had to put out a post showing where all the Zamasus came from. But yeah, even like with that Future Trunks stating the fact that yes, he is the same Future Trunks that you remember, not from Universe 7's timeline, so to speak. Like, he is from an alternate timeline. So yeah, he still went through the same fucking dark past that every Future Trunks has gone through. But this is just a different variant from the Dragon Ball Z Trunks, which is, to this day, I think still a lot of people's favorite variant of him. I don't know, I wanted to say myself included, but I don't know, I definitely, okay. Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball Z variant is also my favorite, mostly when he grew out his hair, much as yours truly also has done over the years, because that was just fucking awesome. During the Cell Saga, Future Trunks was a fucking badass. And also in the movies with the legendary Super Saiyan Broly movie or BoJack Unbound, Future Trunks was and has always been a fucking badass character, and the Dragon Ball Super variants definitely lived up to that expectation that I had for him when it was announced that he would come back. His outfit design, we'll get into that once I, you know, do my first impression of the figure itself. I know that it was like a callback to his first appearance in Dragon Ball Z, but it was a bit corny. But we'll get into that once I showcase the figure up close. And yeah, I think there isn't a bigger way to spoil what figure we're gonna showcase this time for figure review number 25, because it is, of course, Future Trunks from Dragon Ball Super. So without further ado, let's take a quick closer look at the box right now. And here's the up close look at the box. Now, as you can see, it looks very, very, very good. One big thing I really like about this is that despite having Trunks in the base, they knew damn well the big reason why a lot of people were getting this figure was because of course, his Super Saiyan Rage head that you can see right here. And even from looking at it right now, just in the box, it already looks phenomenal. I cannot wait to see it up close in detail, and I'm sure you agree with me. But apart from that, it's just yet another fantastic looking box. Again, with the pictures continuing on the right side of the box. Then on the back of the box, obligatory product shots you already know, with his infamous pose on the top right corner. And yeah, apart from that, nothing crazy, nothing special. So without further ado, let's take a quick closer look at the hero of time right now.
This'll be fun. I'm not gonna go easy on you.
And here he is, and as you can see, future Trunks looks phenomenal. Oh my god, this figure is fucking awesome. Like, the joints are very sturdy, also because this is, you know, fresh out the box. But at the same time, what a stunner. Holy shit. Like, SH Figuarts nailed it with this figure. He looks amazing. Now real quick, I just want to show off a few details and then we'll do the good 360. So let me quickly just zoom in on the face for you. I mean, this just looks beautiful. It literally looks like I just paused an episode of Dragon Ball Super to show you the details. He looks amazing, from the little red bandana, which is a funny callback to Android 17, but like from the awesome bandana to, of course, his new sword and new sheath, of course. This figure looks fucking awesome. The ripped pieces of clothing and the damage, of course, it looks so fucking cool. And of course, a big thing to remember is that this is Trunks when he's like around 32 years old. Like, this is a grown man now. Like, Trunks has become a man. So yeah, he has really stepped up to the plate and has become the Earth's new savior and protector. Now, why in all that time they never tried anything to, you know, get the Dragon Balls back, or, you know, like get future Gohan back somehow? I don't know why they never did in all that time. But regardless, Trunks has been dating Mai, which is a romance I didn't think I'd be rooting for. But, you know, throughout the entire arc, whether it's in the manga or it's in the anime, they really go well together. So, and by the end, even Bulma says it, that, you know, she's actually kind of jealous of her future counterpart because she might actually have grandchildren before her, which is a funny joke. But still, this is Trunks as a grown man, and yeah, he looks like it. Like, I love the new outfit. I really, really do. Despite being a slight corny callback to the Dragon Ball Z outfit, it still looks like refreshing, even though the clothes are fucking torn and ripped and they've been eating, what, cat food at this point? Oh, that's kind of fucked up. But still, even as a figure, he really looks like an adult, and that's fantastic. So now let's quickly take a closer look at all the other details during the 360 right now. Now again, I love the amount of details. Capsule Corp logo on, of course, his vest, the new sheath, the new sword. It's so fucking cool, and if you read the Dragon Ball Super manga, you will understand why he has a new sword, and it looks fucking awesome. I love how the handle is a lot different than his original sword, which was, in a way, Tapion's sword. Now, if you don't know who Tapion is, what the fuck? Like, pause this showcase right now, go look up Dragon Ball Z Wrath of the Dragon, I think that's what it's called, and watch that movie and then come back here to this showcase, because that is a phenomenal movie and a wonderful fucking character. But yeah, to see this adult version of Trunks now as a 30-year-old with a new sword, with a new outfit, is absolutely fantastic. I love the colors for the boots. It's a very strange color, but I really fuck with it. I love the darker tones to this new outfit that he's rocking. Now, something in, like, okay, how do you say this? One of my actual favorite outfit for Trunks from Dragon Ball Super is the outfit that he gets literally after this one. And that's, of course, the green shirt. I loved Trunks rocking that new outfit that Bulma gives him, because it looks so fucking fucking good on him, and I love it. And the fact that he starts training with his father is just fucking cool. And of course, Trunks showcasing Ultra Super Saiyan towards Vegeta as kind of like a joke to catch him off guard later on was just fucking hilarious because of how badly Vegeta felt like insulted by his own son. Showing him Ultra Super Saiyan 1 is just fucking hilarious. And of course them training right after that is just very, very fucking cool. It was also once again an opportunity for Vegeta to finally canonize the fact that he is able to use Super Saiyan 3. But he ignored it and he was like, fuck this, we're going Super Saiyan Blue, so I'll match his natural hair color. Yeah, and of course them training together is very awesome, which does lead me to believe, and has led a lot of people to believe, that it was actually through these training sessions that Trunks actually absorbed a bit of the God Ki from not only his father but also from Goku, and that's what led to that new form that he has, Super Saiyan Rage, which we'll take a look at right after we've gone over the articulation. But again, he looks phenomenal, but that green sweater, shirt, whatever the f you want to call it, that is my favorite outfit for him, and I definitely do believe that Super Dragon Ball Heroes definitely built upon future Trunks' new look by giving him that, you know, that new Capsule Corp shirt, that t-shirt, and he looks buff and he looks awesome. And I really loved the beginning of Super Dragon Ball Heroes because it just showed that unlike fucking Gohan, who just wouldn't step up to the plate, future Trunks would. And that was just awesome to see that the next generation fucking finally steps up to the plate and fights alongside, of course, Goku and Vegeta. Now I do know that Super Dragon Ball Heroes isn't canon, but if you loved the Goku Black arc, I highly recommend watching the beginning of Super Dragon Ball Heroes because you'll have a blast. You'll see future Trunks some more, looking fucking badass. Mai is also there, and the only nitpick I have in regards to the Goku Black arc is how fucking childish they made Goku appear with that whole kissing thing. Like, you can shove it up your ass for all I care. Like, that is bullshit. You don't have kids if you haven't made out with your shawty at least once. Like, what the fuck is you on? You do not know what making out is. Like, what? So yeah, I hated how they dumbed down Goku in Dragon Ball Super. I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. Apart from how he appeared in the Tournament of Power arc. But again, this is not about Goku. This is about Trunks. And again, he looks absolutely phenomenal. So without further ado, let's quickly go over his articulation right now. Starting off, of course, future Trunks can rotate his head all the way around, and he can look up about that far and down about that far. So overall pretty good. I forgot to actually point this out before, but I really like those two strands of hair just being independent from the rest of the mold. It kind of makes it feel a bit more alive, so that's a very good thing. But in regards to the upper body, let me actually first take off his sword. And by the way, this is done very, very well by SH Figuarts because it actually tapped into Trunks' back at two different points. Let me actually show it to you right here. So the first point where it connects is actually right here. As you can see, it just easily taps into it, and then you can just take it off. And not just that, there's a peg on the sheath, as you can see right there, and that actually taps into that hole under his right shoulder, and therefore it becomes a very snug fit. You can actually move this upper part. You really just have to lift it upwards like that, and then you can just turn it around. But let's be real, this looks kinda unique, so let me just quickly make it appear normal once more. Now, as you can see, the details on, of course, his vest look very, very good. Now, as for his arms, they can actually move outwards about that far, and of course they can move all the way around. And then apart from that, you can actually move his arm around the bicep, and of course, being an SH Figuarts figure, he has a well over 90-degree bend at the elbows, and of course, just like any other SH Figuarts figures, you can rotate the wrist all the way around. Now, coming back to his torso, it is actually pretty interesting because it's 3 pieces. You have the top part right here, then you have his abdomen, and then his belt, or actually, well, the belt and the lower part of his vest. And those are all separate pieces, so you can actually move his legs and the bottom part of his vest all the way around. Now, in regards to an ab crunch, Trunks can go forwards about that far and backwards about that far, so overall pretty good. And coming down to his legs, it's basically your standard SH Figuarts articulation, because of course Future Trunks also has a beautiful spread. It looks absolutely fantastic, and again, I love the color of his pants and of course the boots. They look absolutely phenomenal. Now he can move his legs forwards about that far, and then he has a 90-degree bend at the knee, so pretty standard SH Figuarts articulation. And then he can move his leg backwards about that far, so very good articulation. And then of course coming down to his boots, the upper part of the boots are connected to his pants, so you can't rotate those at all. Like if you start to rotate it, it's basically just the pants that you're rotating, not the boots themselves. The boots can still rotate all the way around and move a little from side to side like that, and of course you can break his toes. So overall, very good articulation. Now of course, this isn't just the only face that Trunks comes with, this very happy and smiling face. He also comes with this screaming face and these 2 gripping hands with which he can hold his new sword. Now I personally really like the design of this. I love how the hilt just moves to the sides like that. I think it looks absolutely fucking badass. Yeah, I think they briefly go over it, like what happened to it in the anime, but in the manga you can clearly tell why he needed a new sword. I forgot how he got this one, but still, it looks absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, like I said, this is the other face that it's included for the base figure. Now he doesn't have any other faces for the base, which is kind of unfortunate because, you know, we only have a like happy-go-lucky face and this screaming face. Meanwhile, he's been mean mugging a lot of people throughout the entire Goku Black arc, especially Samasu and Goku Black. So, I don't know, that's kind of like a missed opportunity to not include a mean / stern looking face. But regardless, he still looks absolutely phenomenal. Now, in regards to the swords, you get 2. One of which is this one. This is not the one that you put in the sheath. That's actually his broken sword, and you can still use these hands to have him rock the broken sword, as I will gladly show right now. And here you can see him with his broken sword, and the fact that this is an accessory is just fucking awesome. And you know, the sword played a huge role in the Goku Black arc, but we'll delve into that once we actually take a closer look at the Spirit Bomb sword. And yeah, that, you know, as you saw in the box, it is included with the figure, and it's gonna look fucking epic. So yeah, he does have the broken sword, and of course I just have him scratching his head, kind of being like, fuck, how the hell am I gonna kill him now? So yeah, I just had to go for that pose with the broken sword, and as you can see, it looks phenomenal. Love the detail. But again, just a stern looking facial expression would have looked even better for this shot. But regardless, it still looks absolutely fantastic. But before we look at the other accessories that's included with this awesome fucking figure, I think it's time for Future Trunks to tap into his rage and ascend to the next level.
For the future, I'll wipe you out!
And here's his Super Saiyan Rage head and hair, and as you can see, it looks so fucking cool. I mean, holy shit, did they nail it with this one. And as you can see here, up close and personal, the hairstyle looks so fucking cool. It is very similar to his Super Saiyan 2 hairstyle, but like even longer. And again, the whole, like, how he obtained this Super Saiyan Rage transformation is still a unique one. You know, I still believe that he got it by absorbing the God Ki both from Goku and Vegeta, as he was a lot with them, and maybe indirectly his Saiyan side absorbed some of that Ki. I don't know, I don't think we've ever gotten a proper explanation for this transformation. If I'm wrong, same with the True Golden Frieza stuff, same with Goku Black, same with this one. Definitely let me know down in the comments below if you know the real reason on how he got this form. but oh my god, does it look cool. Like, if you're not a fan of the Super Saiyan Rage aspect of it, this would still suffice as a very good Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt. So, and I've seen a lot of customizers actually use this head as like a Super Saiyan 2 variant for Trunks. So, yeah, but he looks phenomenal, and you know, personally, I really liked Super Saiyan Rage. It was strange. It finally gave Trunks a proper chance and you know, the power necessary to take the fight to Goku Black. So it was kind of a pussy move that Goku Black then merged with Zamasu and became Merge Zamasu, because then the odds were once again stacked against Trunks and Goku and Vegeta. But again, he looks so fucking cool. Again, the big reason why a lot of people bought 2 future Trunks figures was one, for of course this awesome head sculpt as well as the base. And yeah, he looks so fucking bad. I can't stop saying it. I know. He just looks so fucking cool. And it was just very nice to see him getting his own transformation. And it's not like, you know, they forgot about it later on. And Lord knows, you could easily name 5 different transformations we've seen in the manga that have already kind of like fallen into the background and have just kind of sort of faded away into nothingness. But this transformation is not one of those, because in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, this is the form that Trunks basically goes into whenever a fight happens. Like he skips the whole regular Super Saiyan stuff and just goes into Super Saiyan Rage. And yeah, it's very logical that he's the one who got the Super Saiyan Rage transformation, seeing as he had one of the most traumatic fucking past ever. So yeah, he definitely has a well of rage that he can tap into. But I think this could definitely also be a transformation for like future Gohan to obtain or present Gohan to obtain. But of course, quick spoiler alert for the new movie. So in 3, in 2, in 1, Gohan did get his own transformation, of course, in the form of Beast Gohan or Super Saiyan Beast. And yeah, it's just awesome to see that the hybrid Saiyans have really tapped into their core emotion basically whenever they're in the Super Saiyan transformations, and have truly made it their own. Like, Trunks got Super Saiyan Rage, Gohan has Beast / Super Saiyan Beast. So it's just awesome to see that. But again, this fucking hair sculpt, I can't stop talking about it. It looks so fucking cool. It's so goddamn accurate. And yeah, I really loved it. Now, originally when we saw the transformation, some people were actually thinking that he was about to go Super Saiyan Blue himself, despite never going Super Saiyan God. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, what? So yeah, but it is what it is. But again, he looks absolutely fantastic. Now, continuing on with accessories, apart from the 2 fists and this mean mug on his face, he also comes with 2 semi-open hand, perfect to charge the Gallic gun towards Merge Zamasu alongside his father. And as you can see, it actually taps into his right hand like that, thanks to a peg. And yeah, I think it looks great. And of course, that moment was fucking awesome, especially for those who have seen the movie Broly the Second Coming, where we had Goku, Gohan, and Goten basically perform the family Kamehameha against Broly to eventually, of course, kill him. So to now see a father, and we, you know, in the Cell Saga, we also saw the father and son Kamehameha kill Cell. So to now see a father and son Gallic gun beam being shot towards Merge Zamasu, that was fucking awesome. Father and son truly standing together at their maximum power at that point that they could put out, and firing off a father and son Gallic gun was just fucking cool. And you can actually recreate that thanks to, of course, this Gallic gun piece that's included with the figure. But apart from these semi-open hands, he also comes with these 2 wide open hands, perfect to put him in some final flash poses. And I gotta admit, seeing Trunks perform the final flash was pretty fucking cool, not gonna lie. And that's something I really liked about the more adult version of Trunks, is he was a lot less like seeking indirect permission from anyone to use their techniques or to show off his own strength or to get involved, basically. basically. You know what I mean? If you look back how he was in the Cell Saga, you know, even though this is a different variant, you know what I'm talking about. If you look at it, how he behaved in the Cell Saga compared to in the Goku Black arc, you can see how he has really grown and stepped up and become Earth's new defender. And yeah, just seeing him perform the Final Flash was definitely like, it was kind of out of nowhere, but he just did it so fucking casually and also pretty quickly, yo. Like Vegeta charges the Final Flash for quite a bit, and Trunks was just using it the way, you know, Gohan and Goku use the Kamehameha. Like, bro, this is not a regular attack. This is like your ultimate, and you're just using it as a casual? God damn. You know, like, what else do you have in regards to your attacks? Like, what the fuck? If you're using the Final Flash as a regular attack? Jesus Christ, you either have a whole fuck ton of ki within you, or you're just kind of like just rushing it. But regardless, it was very cool, and with these wide open palm hands, you can definitely recreate that awesome shot. And yeah, apart from that, of course, he comes with the Spirit Bomb sword. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at that right now. And here he is with the Spirit Bomb sword, and as you can see, this thing's just fucking huge. Like, I didn't expect them to include this accessory with the figure, so once they actually showed this, yo, everyone was hyped as fuck about this. This is just fucking badass. You want to talk about big swords? He has the biggest. Like, what the fuck? It's just crazy. But again, the attention to detail that went into this is just very cool, because they did keep it accurate to the show and to, of course, the manga as well, because you actually use the broken hilt to attach the Spirit Bomb sword onto. So again, accurate to the show, and it's just, my god, it's menacing. I think it looks fucking awesome. Again, this looks fucking badass. Like, holy cow. I didn't expect them to fucking include this. So yeah, this was very, very cool. And again, in my opinion, at that point in time in the anime, fucking Trunks should have gotten the dub, man. And he did get the dub for one episode. For one episode, he was actually the one to kill yet another main villain, because, you know, he killed the Borat, killed Cell, killed the androids, and now he merged Zamasu, a fucking being that was literally so strong that Goku and Vegeta had to fuse into Vegito to just stand a chance. So yeah, it was just fucking cool to see Trunks be the hero of this arc. So when Zamasu unfortunately returned, it was kind of like, man, god damn it. It does show that he's truly Vegeta's son, seeing as Vegeta still hasn't killed a main villain. Even up to this point in the manga, he's never had the dub. Now that's just painful. So yeah, Trunks, I guess, got that from his father, unfortunately. But still, the fact that this accessory is included is just so fucking cool. And that moment when he actually uses the key from the Spirit Bomb to make this big ass sword. Holy shit, whether it's the English dub or the Japanese dub, it was fucking awesome. And I love the fact that it's included with this figure. So no matter where you put this figure outside of the box, you have the option to have him wield the Spirit Bomb sword. And that is just fucking awesome, and icing on the cake on this already very, very badass figure. And now let's go into final thoughts as we take a closer look at the size comparison right now. And here he is with, of course, the two most important other characters to compare him to in regards to his height, and that is, of course, Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, which is the character that I always use to show the size comparison, and of course Trunks from Dragon Ball Z in his Saiyan armor. Now the difference between these two is definitely quite a bit, actually, and it almost looks like he's the older brother of the Dragon Ball Super variant. So that's kind of unfortunate, especially seeing as this is supposed to be the adult variant of, you know, the Z era Trunks. So that's kind of unfortunate that he's not as tall as that Trunks, because he does scale well with Goku, but this kind of makes Goku look like a really tall Saiyan, even though he's, well, not. And I, you know, in my personal opinion, I do do believe that the DBZ variant is a bit more accurate than the Dragon Ball Super variant, but you know, it is what it is. Is it like some groundbreaking, now it's a fucking awful figure? No. Like, you know, it sucks, but it is what it is. And, you know, maybe they might do a green shirt variant later down the line as some kind of San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure. And hopefully he'll be a bit taller. But if that won't happen, and if this is simply it, then it's pretty good. Like, it's still pretty fucking good. The Dragon Ball Z variant is just a bit more accurate and, literally speaking, a bit taller than the Dragon Ball Super variant. But that doesn't take away from the fact that this is a very, very good figure. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give him a 9. This is a very solid figure. I only have a few minor gripes with the figure, mostly in regards to accessories. Again, kind of the same situation I was in with the Goku Black figure review, and if you haven't seen that, I'll put a link to it down in the description below, as well as a link to the figure reviews I did of these two boys, so you can know my honest opinion on both those figures. But this is definitely a must-have for anyone that really loved the Goku Black arc and that really loved the way Trunks was in that arc, and I was one of those people for sure. And in Xenoverse 2, yo, if you weren't satisfied by the anime ending for the Goku Black arc, you will be satisfied by the Xenoverse 2 ending for the Goku Black arc, because I didn't think they could top it, but with beautiful 3D animation, they made a ending that definitely tops the anime and manga variant of the Goku Black arc. So I highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen the Xenoverse ending of the Goku Black arc. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. Now, if you want to have early access, or like I said, you want me to draw you as a Space Ranger with a specific rank, definitely go down to my Patreon page, select your tier, and I will draw you as a Space Ranger with that specific rank. And if you want to know the next upcoming SH Figuarts figure reviews, I posted the list of the next 20 to 30 figure reviews in regards to SH Figuarts on my Patreon page. So again, you'll know a lot more stuff for the future, and you have early access, and you'll get to see some awesome pictures. And I'll draw you as a Space Ranger. So I think that there must be something for you to enjoy on my Patreon page. So again, link in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say from, of course, the hero of time himself, as well as yours truly. I hope you had an awesome day. I wish you an awesome day. And see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace!